Mrs. Riedel is great because she hugs me when I'm sad. She helps me with my work. She has a great personality. I'll always remember her because she is a great person. I love you, Miss Riedel. What I like about my teacher is that she's always trying to get me to smile.
Thank you for being my teacher, Miss Riedel. It's been a really great year with you. And you're the best teacher ever. I love Eleanor. Bye.
Mrs. Riedel, you're the best because you help me with my spelling and learning. You are so sweet and kind.
I was really excited to have Miss Riedel as a teacher this year. I've known her since I was a baby, and she's a really good teacher. She's also a really good math teacher, and one of my favorite things is geometry. Thank you.
Mrs. Riedel is great because she helps me with math and reading. Rita's great because she teaches me things that I never known before, and I didn't know that geometry and multiplication was going to be fun and stuff, but she taught us how much fun it is. Even though we don't have fun everyone, it's even like fun to learn stuff that you didn't know before.
Mrs. Riedel is a great teacher because she is nice, kind, and she also taught me how to do better math and also how to tell time.
Mrs. Riedel is great because she is really funny, and whenever she has to write like a name on the board, she writes George Washington, and she calls herself George Washington. And then also she taught me a lot of stuff this year, and she helps me with a lot of work.
Hi, my name is Anna Aviz. I'm Duke's sister, and I had Miss Riedel a couple of years ago. I appreciate her because she has such a kind heart, and whenever I go by her, she always hugs me, and I like her a lot. She's a great teacher.
I appreciate Mrs. Riedel because she makes really awesome math games, and she makes math super, super fun.
I'm really thankful for Miss Riedel because she helps us with multiplication, and at the beginning of the year I knew nothing about multiplication, and she taught us so much, like the 9 tricks and the finger tricks and the number counting with the song. Thank you, Miss Riedel. I think Mrs. Riedel is nice because she teaches us geometry and makes learning fun. That's why I like Mrs. Riedel. Bye. Hi, Mrs. Riedel. You're the best teacher ever.
Miss Riedel, thank you for being my favorite teacher yet. I love that you like math with me, like me. Thank you for getting me from G to L. You were an amazing teacher, great social study teacher, and you do great stuff in our class. I love you.
Hi, Miss Riedel. You are the best teacher because you make math fun and you've been helping me with my reading. Bye. I love you.
Why I think Mrs. Riedel is the best teacher in the whole wide world is because she makes everything fun for all of my classmates, and she is the funnest teacher yet. And I wanted to say I love you and you're the best teacher.
Thank you, Mrs. Riedel, for being my second grade teacher. Mrs. Riedel was always fair, and if something bad happened, she would put a stop to it.
Mrs. Riedel is the best teacher in the world because she was always so loving to every single student she had.
Thank you, Mrs. Riedel.
Thank you.
Mrs. Riedel.
Mrs. Riedel, thank you for being nice and helpful.
I appreciate Miss Riedel because she's kind and beautiful.